go ahead and do my best. Let's set the tone impression here. Their tone and barter bubble. Yeah, I got a little bit of lunch on my shirt. Okay, it wasn't very wasn't even a good lunch, but like Feynman, why don't you make yourself presentable for the internet? You're perpetrating stereotypes of What's up, Bjorn? I'm just over here perpetrating stereotypes of fat nerds having food on their shirts while they play with toys. I had lunch earlier and I got some on me apparently. Yeah. Hi, beautiful. Would you like to say hello? Let's get these toys out of your way. There you go. Miss Daisy is here as well. Say hello, Daisy. Yeah, we aren't getting sponsored, so we turn that label over. Yeah. Yep. That was gifted to me by a friend of mine because I actually had a handmade, well, not, the jacket wasn't handmade, but I had hand painted an Adam Katz logo on the back, leather, completely distressed that it was a custom Fallout jacket. It got stolen out of my car window that was only open about 1.5 inches. They must have hooked the jacket and pulled it out through the cracked window. Well, my friend knew how much it meant to me, and they hooked me up with a sweet Adam Katz beanie. Huh, maybe we'll have to change it to Daisy Cats, huh? Daisy Cats rule. Speaking of Fallout, if you go to Walmart, the holiday ornaments are on sale. You get yourself a spam ornament, and you can either print out, anywhere you look online, there's a printable cram logo, or you can hand paint it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hand paint this for my tree. Yeah, that's all that is, Daisy. But I have got some figures that have been sitting here that I haven't opened up yet. And then I got this. Somebody sent this to me. One of y'all needs to fess up as to whomst sent this to me. But I appreciate it. It's probably somebody from the channel. I do have the cap stash that you sent me. It's in the pantry. Not the pantry. The cabinet with all the manuals in the kitchen. You know, in the future in Fallout when they're like coming to take apart my microwave to see what they can use to build with. They're going to open that up and find the cap stash. Yeah. But, like I said, I got some stuff to open up, and then I spoiled myself a little bit. I was very good this year, not buying a bunch of stuff. Like I said, really been pushing to, like, use what I've got and the price of things. I did get a nice bonus. I decided I'd spend a little bit of money. Thank you. I did take a little bit of money, and I got myself the Joy Toy Turtles. So I'm excited about opening those guys from Small Joe's, in case anybody's interested where I got them. But we'll start with opening these up. I've got Shin Hati and Carson Teva. I'm excited about the Carson Teva. I honestly don't know why I waited so long to open this. I truthfully couldn't tell you, but I'm so happy he got his own figure in 3 3/4 inch scale and not just Black Series. Hell yeah! I'm glad you got that Kowloon book. I left that with my my girlfriend to look through because I'm just absolutely enamored by the photography that's in that book. It's just tremendous. Tremendous what they did, what the photographer was able to do, and what he was able to capture. Just top marks. Let me get my... There it is. Daisy decided to climb down on the table, and I had my tools out getting ready, and so I had to move everything over to that side, but it's all good. She can hang out there. She's being a good lady. I'll miss Daisy, too. His blaster rifle. Nebula, how we doing? Doing some opening, some chatting. I probably, the shoulders are on those discs. What's up, Aunt? Chantoni. They're probably on those discs just because it's easiest to put a jacket on those already existing arms. But like, it's so cool again. And we got a little thicker boy body here. Old Famine, who you never know. Famine might get an orange flight suit. I don't look super in orange, let me tell you that. But the likeness is spot on. The helmet looks great on him. I think he's going to be the pilot of my X-Wing that I have over there that I haven't weathered, but that's for another day. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff soon, so yeah, that's a nice little figure. Give me all your money. Daisy's like, I don't have any money, man. I'm trying to sleep. I have a garbage can, right? Well, garbage box. So, off the bat, Shin Hati looks pretty good. Pretty good paint applications, but let's get it open up and see. The realism that they're getting on the faces of these figures, especially the established character actors in 375. It's good stuff. And I say established character actors like main characters and not background person one from, the special edition of Return of the Jedi. Her orange lightsaber. That's dope. And anybody that's watching the replay that wants to argue with me that it is not, in fact, an orange blade, but a red one, the director himself confirmed that they were orange, so suck a dick, dumb shit. Hell yeah. Nice. I'm surprised they didn't release her, or maybe they will sooner than later, but I'm surprised that they didn't release her with a howler to go with Ahsoka, or excuse me, Sabine. Great sculpt on the armor. Great detailing on the skirt and everything. Like, you can see the back stitches where they stitched it. Of course, they're able to laser scan every costume with the actor and all that and have access to it. So it's cool that they're putting that level of detail into the costumes on the figures. That's something I will give credit where credit's due. Not to explain off any of the price increase, because the price increase on these figures is criminal. But it is cool that that's an added feature, that we now get such detailed work, detailed images, textures, layers on the figure. So is on O-rings and can be removed. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to keep it on her for now. She'll get turned into a custom or get customized. I might just make a custom Shin Hati out of her. I don't know. But I've had that sitting there for a bit, and I was like, let's open some toys. I am off of work tomorrow, then I work Wednesday, then I'm off on Christmas, then I'm back to work on Friday and Saturday, then I'm off Sunday, then I'm back on Monday. Then I have a big berth of time off that I will be enjoying, and we'll be doing some lives. There's actually probably going to be some lives during the day, which is going to be weird for you guys, but pretty cool for me. A lot of evening work. Gonna shoot some videos, actual, like, I'm sorry, Daisy. Hi, honey. Live how-tos. Maybe a couple of prop builds or prop weathering tutorials. Who knows? I didn't mean to startle you, honey. There, that can stay there. So, set these two aside. And again, whomever sent this. Yep, Daisy's over there living her best life. Oh, Daisy do. What doing? I'll sit here and I'll talk to her and I'll give her all kinds of sweet talks and everything because she's such a wonderful lady. She's so beautiful when you watch the paw start to go because she's such a nice lady, such a beautiful girl. I love you, Daisy. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Such a pretty girl. Oh, there goes the paws. Yeah. You're so pretty. She's a good cat. I'll keep her, I think. I'm gonna keep her. Yeah. We'll keep you, huh, Daisy? So we got Gigi. We got Cheap. And we got R7. Yeah, R7, right? R7A7. Not to be confused with R2D2. And Siege of Mandalore, Ahsoka Tano. So we've got white sabers, green sabers, blue sabers. Ahsoka's run the gamut, I think, of the color of the lightsaber. Here's one for our resident Ahsoka Tano fanboy. In Rebels, when she went into the cave and was infected, did her sabers turn red? I'm just curious. I guess we'll open Miss Tano first. Just trying to remember that. Sorry. We don't want to block the furry face that runs the place in Rebels. Yeah. I believe it had to do with the mall. Not the mall, but like the mall arc where she went in there to help Ezra. I feel like I'm remembering this correctly. You're making me second guess myself here. Oh my god. Did her lightsabers turn red? Caught her head. It's on the ball peg. That's why it popped off. And we're just gonna boop. Push that right back in there. That's a nice figure. Who's lights? Ahsoka Tano's. My goodness. Looks like they tried to give her underarm silver. Okay, I just wanted to know if when she went into the cave and turned all evil and came out all infected and awful looking, if she used her sabers and if they were in fact red, because they kind of gave her the Sith eyeballs and everything. So, curiosity for that. Famine, you could just watch the episodes again. You know, that's a good idea. I think I should rewatch Rebels. You've convinced me. Ahsoka in Clone Wars when she was possessed by the sun, and no red sabers. Didn't she also get infected though when she went in and they were trying to get the red Sith holocron, or the Sith holocron, and there was like a dagger, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm mixing both seasons together. I don't know. Doesn't matter. She didn't have red lightsabers. So basically, she's run the gamut. She just hasn't has orange or yellow or purple. That's a good little figure. Also, Clone Wars. See, I gotta. I guess I'll have to watch. Guess I'll just have to watch those series again. You've convinced me. Oh, big yawn from the Daisy Dew. What was that? What big thoughts did you just let out? Have a good sleep. She's like, I'm tired of hearing you yap about Star Wars. I'm hoping I make it to at least 70 before I have to have a barbell hip transplant. Let's open up Gigi next. I love that droid shape. That's going to be a fun one to weather. It's a train, Daisy. That's what you're hearing. Daisy's sleeping. It's the choo-choo. Nice little astromech. That'll be fun to weather up. I don't know, I'll give them much of a repaint, but they should be. They might be. They are. So I could customize him. I could put that head on somebody else. Yep, looking at the legs, you're right. That's very cool. Look at Bjorn over here. Oh, they call him old Bjorn. Bjorn knowing stuff. We'll open cheap next. Nope. I don't think these are on the Build-A-Droid, Buck, the little guy. Huh. What's up, Jabalong? So wait a minute now. Does that mean... It does. Yep. So Evil Chop can be swapped out onto this body. Huh. And if I'd be willing to bet, I'd be willing to go one further. But that's dope. Okay, this one doesn't fit in here. So, that's good to know, though. That's how we learn things. We just start fucking taking things apart and putting them together. They call that the Bjorn method. Okay. And his foot does come out. So, Evil Chopper, and probably all the choppers, has that gasket around the neck. And so he's got a different peg. So the peg will fit into cheap. It pops down in there, but he doesn't have the gasket. So it's a little more expressive, I guess. Because you could have him like really looking down or whatnot, but I mean that's a good little... My hands are frozen. That's a good little astromech coloring. Yep, she's sitting like a meerkat. You guys seeing this? And yeah, that's cool. It's a shame that the other one doesn't fit so much, but I mean, you could probably... I guess I could like put some blue tack in there or persuade it, but It's all good. Glad I had Evil Chop there to check out. Did you have some fun over there? Do you want some privacy? She's like, shut up, fat boy. What are you getting? You want to get brushed again tonight? You got brushed last night. Yeah. You so fluffy. I'll tell you what. Going back to the Build-A-Droid thing, at the price point that they have figures now, if they kept them at that price point, just kept them, if they were insistent that the $19.99 price point was like where they had to land, since they have so many Build-A-Droids and all the Build-A-Droid parts, if they just started packing them with one piece, I think that would at least help the value somewhat. Am I getting... No, I'm not getting the Valentine's ones. If I do have a pink R unit ever, it's going to be Katie's pink R unit. That young lady that the 501st, they did a lot of fundraising and everything for her. And she had a pink R2 unit named after her, and I would get that one. And here's this guy here. And yep, his dome is on the... That's cool. Very good eye, Born. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. What do you think, Daisy? Is that an R unit? You and the polar bear gonna sort it out? Oh. What's it doing? Alright, so yeah, we opened up some droids, we opened up some aliens, we opened up some Jedi, well, trained Jedi, who are actually, were they mercenaries? We got TIE fighter pilot, rebels here. Resistance, I should say. So let's, saw Daisy. Aw, you got a kitty cat fan out there. His name's Derek. Yes, ma'am. Alright, let's open these turtles. We'll do it in the order of the theme song. Leonardo leads. I'm not going to get crazy with posing them right now because I don't have any hot water. I have the hairdryer here, but I don't have any hot water here. But we will get them out of the package safely. And the reason I got these, number one, I fucking love Ninja Turtles. What's up, Mudhorn? I love the Ninja Turtles. That was my very first toy line that I can remember ever collecting. So much so that actually at one point in my life, I had two milk crates. I almost called them record crates. 2 milk crates full of Ninja Turtle toys that I had gotten from like people's kids getting, like Dom and Joe did, where people's, were getting rid of their turtles. They didn't want them anymore. They thought they were like uncool or whatever, or they were, downsizing their collection, yard sales and stuff. So I had the Ninja Turtles. The boys that I was living with, we shared a home with another family at one point when I lived in Texas, and the boys were Ninja Turtles collectors. They helped me go to, like, for lack of a better term, the pay-nothing stores and stuff. And, they helped me find the turtles, and we had we each had every turtle, but my favorite was my Michelangelo, where you push his head down into the shell and he squeezes his legs and then he pops out. That was my favorite Mikey. And I had that one. I also had the Surfin' Michelangelo, it was. that was so dope. As a little kid, my grandmother bought me that when she came to visit me in Texas, when I lived in Texas, and I got to play with it at the pool because he came with a surfboard. It was very cool. And he had a wetsuit on, which is funny because I'm like, he's a turtle. Even that age, I was like, turtle doesn't need a wetsuit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stand for him. That's cool. Yeah, you hear that crinkle and you're like, what's that? What's that, Famine? But I had the Usagi, the Triceratons, or Triceron. I can never get it right. Krang, Baxter, Bebop and Rocksteady. Oh my god, these are so cool. This thing is so freaking cool. And the amount of, like, bespoke just for the Turtles stuff is great. Like, it shows that they gave a damn. Kenny, it's Nick Jackson, and I could get like Donnie and do Matt Jackson, Young Bucks. That's so good. And the paint washes on all the stuff. It's not like some toy companies where they do the wash on like the hand wraps and then the rest of it's plain, and it's like, why did you bother to do that? But like the shell, I purposely have not watched any real reviews or unboxings of these since they were announced, because I never thought we'd get them here in the States, and I thought I'd be paying like $90 a piece, which I did not pay. So I'm not, I'm walking into these blind. So we got, I think that says free candy. No, it's a desk impact. We've got a handful of, I'll bring you over. We've got, get out of the way, other turtles. So we've got a handful of different hands, gripping hands, fighting hands. Looks like we got two swords with like action features on them. So the swing of the sword, turtle phone, and a slice of pizza. That cartoony, cheesy pizza. Let's get you next to a figure here. That's on a stand, so it's pretty good. I always did like the Ninja Turtles being a little smaller than everybody because they were like mutants and stuff, but also it's outer space and this is a cartoon and they're Ninja Turtles. Whatever. That works for me. Yeah. I get down with that. Cool. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I want to keep these things ish together, kind of together. But I also don't want all these boxes laying around. For now, let's see what the bottom of his skateboard looks like. Oh, just like a regular skateboard. Regular. Oh, all four wheels roll. That's cool. It's got a little rocket pack on the end. And you got the portion of the sewer manhole cover base. Okay. And Donatello, he does machining, so let's get him next. And again, I'm not going to go too ham with the posing right now, just because I don't have any hot water, and also it's cold in here. And I guess I just don't want to risk snapping anything. But I do want to get these bad boys out and take a look at them. So that's the sacrifice I'm making. That's my compromise, I should say, not sacrifice. What do I got here, Daisy? Is it another one of those silly turtles? Oh, big stretch from the Miss Daisy. What are we doing? You going somewhere? What, was I not opening them fast enough for you or what? Yeah, there you go. Good talk. All right, so since Donatello does machining, I see that they packed a wrench, his staff, his bow staff. Let's get the manhole cover out here, and I guess we can assume that okay. Oh, it's gonna be like a ninja star. All right, that makes sense. So we got two of the ground things. We got his purple skateboard with gold on the bottom. That makes sense. Let's get again the same gambit of hands. There we go. Same gambit of hands on the bottom. He's got fists. He's got open hands, fighting hands, slice of pizza, and the turtle phone. I do like that it's all the same toppings on the pizza so far. So let's see, we'll keep his bow staff there for now because he's got that. So he's got a medic bag. Donnie's got the medic bag. He's got one leg pouch instead of armor. His belt is unique. He's got nailed to his shell. That's rad. Huh. I like that. Different mask. Different like texture on the mask on how it's on there. He's got cracks in his shell. That's so cool. Oh my god, I'm going to have so much fun customizing these. And I think I might actually, for the first time in a very long time, I might draw what I want them to look like. I think that could be fun. I don't know that I draw in the camera because number one, I would either take very long or go way too fast. Okay. So cool but rude. Raphael, the best turtle, my favorite. In case anybody was like, where does Famine stand on the Ninja Turtles? Who's the best turtle? It's Raphael. I know everybody else is wrong, and they're going to say Michelangelo. Mikey's the best. It's Raph. He's Casey Jones' best buddy. And he let me know. The best at fight me. You'll lose. Alright, let's see. I've opened how many of these so far, and I still haven't learned that the tape is just like loitering around here somewhere. Oh, but this one doesn't have tape. Alright, cool. And the bottom of Raphael's is also gold. Let's get a standout. This is diorama piece. Turtle disc. Stands. Where are we going, Daisy? That's cool. Use my leg. This is a launching off point. That's fun. You going somewhere? His slice of pizza, too, has holes in it, so you can put a sigh through it and hold it. That's pretty neat. He's got a turtle phone. Put those away so I don't lose the pieces, but we got Raph. What are you doing down there, Miss Daisy? Hi, honey. There you go, you can sit in that. so cool. Again, completely different texture. He's got some like plate armor, like maybe fixed a crack in his shell with that. I don't know. He's got his custom throwing knives on his bandolier attached to his shell. Cracks on his shell as well. Bit of a different green tone, different wash on there. It's so cool. We're just gonna stick that on there. And let's see. It's kind of hard to like pose a turtle like a boxer. I'll work on it. Like I said, it's cold in here. I don't want to risk breaking anything. She did. She got right in the cardboard box. 19 rating. Nunchucks was banned. You have one turtle. Which turtle do you have? Or do you have a turtle? Like a living turtle as a pet? Okay. And now comes Michelangelo, the party dude. Okay, let's see what Mikey's got. Mikey's got a bitten slice of pizza, spider phone, turtle phone, nunchuck effects for twirling, skateboard as well, nunchucks like his brothers, and let's see what the figures got going on here. Outsmarted again by tape. Won't be the last time. Okay, so we got that there. Got that there. Hut. Here we are. And we've got our guess that's supposed to be a manhole cover raised up in the middle of a ninja star. Bottom of his skateboard is brownish gold. He's got an iPod strapped to his chest. License plate. That's a reference to something, and I'm losing it. Oh, shit. That's cool. He's got rattle cans, spray paint cans on his hip. Oh, boy. I might be getting into some, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be getting into some trouble. But we got Mikey. He's got spray paint cans. He's got kind of a similar belt to, like, your average, and I say average, like your military belt with just your 2 pouches on either side. He's got the iPod on his strap there. He looks happy to be a turtle. It's fun being a turtle. Cowabunga, dude. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm just going to keep saying that's so cool because I am like over the fucking moon with these. This was some joy that I didn't know that I needed. Kind of wishing I had picked up that turtle van that I saw at Ollie's. But I didn't, and that's cool. That's all right. What you got, Daisy? Checking things out down there? So let's see here. Yeah, man. These are cool as hell. Okay, his stomach is twisted. I'm like, oh, he's got a different different abdomen. There we go. He's got a different abdomen. All right. And then I just put that back together. Ta-da! Turtle. Yeah, I'm going to have so much fun customizing these and getting them looking. I want the orange to be a little more orange, man. For me, it was like Mikey was like orange. So that'll be fun. What you doing, man? Trying to get in the garbage box. Okay. Live dangerously. That's cool. Let's bring it down here. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy crazy with the posing right now until I get these warmed up and broken in. But I think that's pretty neat. I could put them on there. But I could get all the hands out and do the like that, the break thing. So cool. Thank you for watching. Thank you again for everything. Probably not, don't quote me on this. I might be doing a live tomorrow night. Like, it'll be a later one, like 10 o'clock though, is when I'd be tuning in to do that. So if not, if I don't see you, enjoy your holiday. Whatever it is you celebrate. If you're having a nice day chilling at home, chill at home. If you're going to see family, hopefully it's not too stressful. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, but you will be hearing from me. That is a threat. All right, guys, be well. Too sweet, me. Thanks for watching again.